It's time for our podcast.
King Charles III has had his first official portrait painted. It's quite extraordinary. I really like it, but it's not your normal royal portrait.
No.
And people have had things to say. It might surprise you to hear.
Also, do you like tales of people sticking it to the man?
Sure.
Got a great tale of a man sticking it to the man.
Okay.
In this
Well, the
podcast.
films you watch in your own time, your private life is up to you. Dobbin and Mama's Boy, that's the tribal drum today. Marlon Wayans, don't say it, Brendan. All you care about is he related to who?
Damon
Who I don't even know who that is. But Marlon Wayans has said to the New York Times a very interesting reason as to why he didn't marry. It involved his mother, and it's made everyone go, eek.
Yeah. We've all been saddled with looking after Blaze, the 19-year-old lorikeet. Your tips have come in and we've much appreciated.
Very grateful. We'll tell you how Blaze is going, and we're also going to catch up with Craig, who is Blaze's owner.
And we'll check in on our Ghoulies hotline. Enjoy the podcast.
Everybody
Right now, by the miracle of recording, we had so many requests for them to do it again.
Mistress Amanda
Miss Keller. Amanda.
doesn't work alone.
Wow, this is fantastic.
Her friend is in a back room making the tools of the trade.
I've heard them describe him as a drunken idiot.
Sorry, I've been drinking beer.
The legendary pirate Jonesy and Amanda the actress.
Hello, Wiggles. Congratulations, Mandy. We're on the radio right now.
Jonesy and Amanda, you're doing a great job.
You have no empathy for anyone but yourself, you giant tool.
Now's the time to hear good radio.
Sorry, a bit of a tongue twist there.
But you're an idiot.
Jonesy and Amanda are here. It's showtime, a-holes.
We're on the air.
Well, hello there, Amanda. How are you today?
I'm well, and most importantly, Blaze is well. Blaze is a 19-year-old lorikeet that we promised Craig we would look after while he went to visit his mum in Broken Hill. Blaze is still alive.
Still with us?
Ryan? It's too early, please.
Too early, Ryan.
And
No,
also,
you made me almost whoop the accent.
well,
I didn't know what that was. You're going to scare the bird. You're scaring
that's the
me.
thing. Birds, we have to be very careful not
Yeah.
to, big loud noises and things.
Exactly.
Craig said Blaze loves music, but but actually Blaze looks a lot happier today. Blaze is sort of wandering around from side to side in a cage. She's having a little lorikeet dinner. She looks much more
What is the
comfortable.
lorikeet dinner? Because we didn't get, Craig forgot to give us the food,
Yeah.
so we had to send one of the girls at the typing pool down to Petto's. It's a place called Petto's.
No.
Seriously, no, they sell pet stuff. They're called Petto's.
You have to enunciate the T, don't you?
Petto's. Yes, she went down to Petto's and
Yeah.
picked up some lorikeet mix.
Some-
You can buy a bag of it.
It's lorikeet mix, and that's
Lorikeet mix from
Yeah.
Petto's.
Yeah. So anyway, Blaze looks a lot happier today. Blaze hasn't come out of the cage yet. Blaze is in a relatively small cage. Craig said at home
Yeah.
she's in a much bigger cage, but he said she'll be happy there.
Yeah.
So anyway,
the door is open. Blaze can come out if she
Yeah,
wants. We're
yeah.
not keeping it in a
No.
gilded cage.
No.
Not like you in this little studio looking out over the city.
That's right.
Like the princess has been hidden away in the tower by the mean man.
is it Rapunzel or is it just every story? What's the one where he had to hack through all the rose thorns to get there?
I
Is that
think
Beauty and the
might have-
Beast?
Yeah, no.
What's that one?
That was Cinderella, I think.
No.
No, Cinderella was a slipper.
Yeah.
Snow White.
No. What was the one with the rose thorns? Had to hack
Yeah,
through?
I know. There was a prick.
Yeah, wasn't there? I got a lot in common with those princesses.
You do have a lot. How'd you go with the budget last night?
I'm not sure.
Are you happy? I was just looking at the Telegraph today, because that's where I go for all my information, and the headline is Woke Are Winners.
You know, I'm a winner because I said I get $1 million every time the Telegraph uses the word woke. I am so rich right now.
According to the Telegraph, vegans, climate activists and classical musicians are among the hidden winners in the 2024
So the
budget.
Telegraph is calling classical musicians woke.
There might be a classical musician out there right now going, hang on a minute, I listen to Ray Hadley and I drive you. I'm not woke.
Unbelievable.
Anyway, so we'll unpack the budget before to see if we actually get anything good out of it.
We'll unpack it before.
What?
We'll unpack the budget before.
We'll unpack last night's budget to see if there's any winners.
Okay. All right.
Okay?
Okay.
Maybe you should head down to Petto's.
Maybe
Pick
we
up
should
some
replay what
lorikeet
you
mix.
just said and see if it made any sense. Question number one. Let's get into it.
Hang on. Instagram makes us a turn today. Also, we can't do anything we do the Magnificent Seven.
Here's question one. Now an iconic look, Ryan's becoming overly verbose. Now an iconic symbol. What does the Instagram logo feature?
Jam Nation. We have for you the Magnificent Seven. 7 questions. Can you go all the way and answer all 7 questions correctly? If you do that, Amanda will say...
You know, yesterday I wore a jacket that looked like Blaze. Today I've worn a jacket that sort of got wattle seed things on it. Now I look like Blaze's food.
Maybe Blaze might come out of the cage.
Well, that's what I'm hoping for. Well, Blaze has turned her back on me, so maybe not.
It's looking pretty dire down the bottom of that cage.
You know, I tried a little bit earlier to change that newspaper and Blaze had a go at me.
Really?
But sometime during the show I'm going to have to do that.
How often do you have to...
Well, I assume every day just to make it look fresh and nice. Oh, Blaze is having some breakfast.
Maybe we could put the...
No one goes like this when I have breakfast. Oh, look at her having a breakfast.
Yeah, she's like that Laura Keat mix.
Isn't she?
Maybe we can get a sheet from the Telegraph and put it...
Yeah, the woke bits.
Well, that's according to the Telegraph. Woke are winners. So if you're a vegan, you're a climate activist or a classical musician, you're a winner in last night's budget.
Well, you'll be shocked to also hear that apparently you're woke.
I'm none of those people. I want to get something out of this. Fiona's in Maryland. Hello, Fiona.
Hi, guys. How are we?
Very well,
great.
Fiona. Let's get to question 1. Now an iconic symbol. What does the Instagram logo feature?
It's a camera.
Yeah, Polaroid camera.
It's a Polaroid camera.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know it either.
It's a camera, but it's apparently a Polaroid camera. In what U.S. state would you find Honolulu Beach?
Hawaii?
Yes. Question 3, let's play What's on the Box.
Television.
I'll turn the box on.
What TV show has this theme?
Originally done by the Allman Brothers Band, and it was called Jessie. Fiona?
God, this sounds before my time. I have no idea.
All right. Thank you, Fiona.
It's not before your time. This show is actually we've got the Australian incarnation,
About
but
to
not
start.
going on the TV, streaming.
Is it?
Yeah. Julie's in Des Moines.
Hello, Julie.
Good morning.
Do you want to hear the song again, the theme again?
Yes, please.
Here it is. I'm always happy to hear this. Do you know what the show is?
I have no idea. Must be before my time as well.
No, it's not before anyone's time.
But it's everyone embryos around here.
But also, if we heard a song, if a TV show from a few years ago, you don't go, "Oh, before my time." How interesting.
Yeah. How interesting. Yeah, I can know when World War II happened. It was well before my time.
But it's called history.
Yeah, well, what's happening?
I think people will know this show.
Jonesy and Amanda. Jam Nation.
Podcast.
We're into the Magnificent Seven. We're up to question number 3.
We're playing What's on the Box.
Television.
I'll turn the box on.
Blaze is preening. Is that what you call it when she's cleaning all her feathers and having his morning douche?
Okay. For those who just joined us, Blaze is a bird that we're looking after.
A 19-year-old Laura Keat, her owner Craig has gone to see his mum, and he hadn't been able to see her for 3 years because she's in Broken Hill.
Yep.
He hasn't been able to leave Blaze behind, and no one could look after her, but we are.
We're doing it.
We're doing it.
And the bird is with us. Paul is in Kenthurst.
Hello, Paul.
Good morning, guys.
Have a listen to this theme song. What's the show?
Top Gear.
Top Gear.
Yes, Top Gear.
You know, I've never liked Jeremy Clarkson, but I've come around to just loving him as I'm watching Clarkson's farm.
It's good, isn't it?
It's about him farming his farm in the Cotswolds and all the farming mistakes he makes and the real characters that are part of the farming community. It's just brilliant.
Part of the Sydney Heritage Fleet, the James Craig is a sailing vessel built in which era? It's a classic bark. That's what
What's
it's
a
called.
bark?
A bark. That's the style of boat it is.
Oh.
A,
It's a tall ship, isn't it?
it's a tall ship. A, 1800s, B, 1900s, or C, the 2000s. When was the James Craig built?
Originally, I think the 1800s.
It was.
1874.
Where?
And it ran to the Horn 29 times.
Extraordinary.
Extraordinary. And we saw it just yesterday.
Yeah.
Sailing on past.
I mean, it couldn't complain about being on the glassy harbour, could it? After having gone around the Horn.
Well, do you want to go? We should go
No,
on the
thank
James
you.
Craig.
No,
Why
thank you.
not?
I would spew. You know that very well.
We'll just go. We'll get them to go for a bit of a...
I've been on boats, Brendan. You know, I don't have to go again ever. Question 5.
Wait, you're blocking.
A 3-hour cruise. Question 5. True or false? Rainbow lorikeets, Blaze here is one of those, are known to get drunk by eating overripe and fermenting fruit.
Yeah, that's true.
It is. When they're drunk, they have problems flying straight.
Yeah.
They bump into things and can be aggressive.
Bit aggressive, like that guy down the TAB. Hey, come here.
Just like that guy.
What?
You know him very well, Brendan.
He's out of a mirror. What breakfast meal features beaten eggs, fried and folded around different fillings such as chives, vegetables, and bacon?
An omelette.
Yeah, it's an omelette. Question 7. Who is set to host Dancing with the Stars this year? Paul.
One show I never watch. I don't know.
What about when I was on it, Paul? You watched it when I was
What
on
about
it?
when I was hosting it? Why does your dancing always come before my hosting?
Sorry, it's not really on my agenda.
That's fair enough. We saw Jones's agenda. Sorry.
Paul, sorry.
Sorry, Paul.
Jackie's in Ingleburn.
Hello, Jackie.
Hello, how are we?
Very well. So there's 2 hosts for Dancing with the Stars. Name one.
Chris Brown.
Chris
Brownie.
Brown. Dr. Chris Brown and Sonia Kruger is the other one.
Maybe we should get Brownie on to talk about Blaze the Bird. I don't think we need him, just frankly. I think we've got the bird sorted.
I think Blaze looks very happy.
Yeah. And why wouldn't you be? You're living in this dream factory.
But also, Blaze is right next to this window that looks out over the harbour. Blaze thinks that she is living in a giant tree. It fooled you for a few days.
That's true. Congratulations, Jackie. You've won the Jam Pack. You get $150 to spend at Frank Provost, now the #1 rated hair salon. Dinner at Lone Star Rib House and Brew. Discover the taste of Texas with ribs, schnitties, and more. And Jonesy and Amanda character choose for the colouring and some sailor pencils. Jackie, anything you'd like to add to this?
Thank you very much. That sounds great. Thank you.
Unreal. Thank you, Jackie.
Wunderbar.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Podcast.
Time for what? It's time to get back to work. Okay, it's enough goofing off.
I'm going to stick through the Jalmanac, our big book of musical facts. On this day in 1982, Asia released their hit Heat of the Moment.
Whoa.
This song has featured in many movies and TV shows. The most popular one, I think, the one we all remember, is the 40-year-old version. 40-year-old version.
Steve Carell.
Yeah, Andy, played by Steve Carell, has a framed Asia poster in his bedroom that gets made fun of by his friends for being gay.
Asia? You framed an Asia poster? How hard did the people at the frame store laugh when you brought this in?
They did not laugh at me.
Later in the film, though, he does lose his virginity and Heat of the Moment is playing.
What a great song.
Great song. And he loses his virginity to a woman, in case you were wondering. Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Crank it on. Crank it on.
Crank it on.
This is a banger.
Jam Nation.
No doubt you've been following the story about that couple, the drone enthusiast and his lady friend, that were murdered or allegedly killed, allegedly murdered in the Victorian High Country.
Oh, is this the camping story?
The camping story. It happened around the start of COVID, and no one knows what happened to this couple. There was just their campsite, and it was all burned out, but the bodies, there was no one there.
And the families were saying, what's happened to them? Where are
have they
they?
gone?
Well, no one knew that they were together.
Yeah, well, that is a different kettle of fish as well. That's the whole story is had everyone captivated. And up until now, the accused has not had his time to speak.
But they found someone, didn't they? It's the accused.
The accused. So what we have here is we've got the drone enthusiast and his lady friend. They go camping in the Victorian High Country. And we got the Jetstar pilot. He goes camping in the Victorian High Country. Coincidentally, they end up camping not far from each other. And at first they get on quite amiably. Everything's going okay. Jetstar pilot is an avid deer hunter, likes going hunting, shooting stuff. Drone guy is an avid drone enthusiast, also had someone killed in a hunting accident in his family, so he's not really a big fan of hunting.
So is this supposition? This is what the police think had happened.
These are just the things that are happening now. This is what's in the court case.
Right.
Yep. So the 2 campers, okay, we've got to be careful about this because it's all in the court. Allegedly. So the 2 campers, they start off amiably. You know, when you go camping, there's old mate over there. Hello, how are you? Yeah, good, mate. Yeah, loving the outdoors. But then Jetstar pilot goes off, does a bit of deer hunting. Drone guy this is what's been put out there, has objected to this. And he's flown his drone over and he said to the Jetstar guy, I've got pictures of you shooting close to the campsite. I'm going to dob you into the cops.
So that's illegal, is it?
Well, I can't imagine. I don't know much about hunting, but I can't imagine hanging around someone's campsite shooting a gun.
Right.
But having said that, when you're out in the wilderness, a gunshot can travel a fair way and it can sound closer to you than it actually is.
So they're assuming, or they're putting forward that the
let's just not speculate too much.
But what they're saying is that the drone guy, the hunter was upset that he's filmed on the drone.
Well, no, I don't know. I don't know about that. That's just speculation. But anyway, what's happened is this has escalated. Drone guy hasn't been happy with this, and the hunter guy's going, right, so he's put his stereo up loud in his four-wheel drive, and then during the course of the night, the Jetstar pilot has caught the drone guy taking his guns and ammunition away, and he said, I'm going to take that to the police.
So this is what the pilot's saying?
So this is what the pilot, this is the first time we've heard from the pilot.
Right.
He's actually said. So what he's done, the facts that have been tendered to the court was that the pilot was seen on multiple cameras with a box trailer on the back of his four-wheel drive, and that presumably had the deceased couple in them.
Right.
Subsequently went on to sell the box trailer on Gumtree and went as far to change the colour of his four-wheel drive. If you want to jump in there, Blaze, and add to this.
Have they found the bodies?
Yes, they've had. So the Jetstar pilot led them to the bodies, which were some far away, some hours away in Dargo, the Dargo forest there. So they have found the bodies. So the pilot has said what actually happened was it was just a tragic accident. He knows that he covered up and that was bad, but it was a tragic accident. No one would have believed his story.
What is his story?
His story, this is what he says, this is what the defence is saying, that there was a struggle. So drone guy's taken his gun, walked away. The pilot's gone, give me back my gun. There's been a struggle. The gun has gone off, shot drone guy's lady friend and killed her.
Oh.
Drone guy's run over to the lady and been so consumed with grief, he's come at the pilot with a knife. They've had a wrestle and the knife's gone into drone guy's chest, subsequently killing him by accident.
Right.
And then the pilot's gone, well, no one's going to believe this.
So I'd better bury the bodies.
I'd better get rid of the evidence. It's like a story from Mr. In-Between.
You know, stranger things happen. It seems improbable, but who are we to say?
Who are we to say? As I said, this is all alleged.
It's all in front of the courts now.
Yeah, so it's just but a fascinating story.
Isn't it just? That's why people should never go camping. I've always said it.
I've seen
Don't
Deliverance,
go camping.
and that was it.
Stay in a hotel.
Stay in a hotel.
Jonesy and Amanda's Jam Nation
podcast.
King Charles III has had his first official portrait unveiled. And it's by an artist called Jonathan Yeo. It's quite unusual in that I think it's extraordinary. It's not your normal portrait.
Mm-hmm.
He's standing wearing the garb of the Welsh Guards, holding a sword. It's big. It's 2.5 meters by 2 meters, roughly. Well, how big's that?
That would be as big as a double mattress.
Really?
Yeah, double mattress. So think of Mr. Yawn.
Mr. Yawn wasn't a double.
No, he was a single.
That's why he always had that look on his face.
Well, he's a single guy. He's a star. He's got no time to settle down. It's like Dr. Chris Brown. He's like...
like Mr. Yawn?
No, I'm just saying. He's a rock star. He can't walk the streets, Mr.
Shouldn't King Charles be a king-size bed, you'd think? Anyway, it's a big portrait.
You're getting away from...
It's a big portrait.
It's a big portrait.
But what makes it unusual is that his face and his hands are in skin tone, but the rest of it seems to be caught up in this fiery red, like he's walking through flames almost, and there's a butterfly about to land on his shoulder. People are saying, is it burning in hell or is it fabulous? Yeah, so
I'd imagine the internet has been kind to this painting.
Well, interesting comments. All the blood of the empire's brutal colonial past in this painting.
Let it go.
So let it go.
Let it go.
You wrecked all those countries for their minerals and you ruined their lives, but let it go.
Also the French and the Dutch and the Germans and everyone else.
And they'd say the same about theirs. Any colonisation's going to cop it.
Away from them.
There's another one. So I assume the red is a symbolic of the atrocities that the monarchy has committed through history.
Okay.
What about this comment?
Maybe you should have gone with blue.
No, because this one's nailed it.
Yep.
The tampon he always wanted to be. You know, you're risking everything when you put out a royal portrait.
The painting in Ghostbusters 2.
I don't know that painting.
In Ghostbusters 2,
you can say it as often as you like. I don't think I've seen Ghostbusters 2.
Do you need me to get Mr. Yawn back?
Yeah, that's all I understand.
Not a queen size one.
Jam Nation.
We're doing a gram right now.
Who wants some free money?
Instant.
Coin, cash.
Moolah.
I like the sound of that.
Jonesy and Amanda's
Instagram.
I'm like a bird. 10 questions, 60 seconds on the clock. You could pass if you don't know an answer. We'll come back to that question if time permits. You get all the questions right, $1,000.
That's right, and you can leave with $1,000. That happened earlier this week. Or we can say, do you want to play double or nothing? One bonus question and play for $2,000.
Megan's in Camden.
Hi, Megan.
Oh, good morning.
And please say hello to Blaze, our 19-year-old lorikeet that's also here with us today.
Tweet, tweet.
Oh, that's nice. Thank you.
Blaze?
She's been a little bit vocal. I stuck my hand in the cage and she wasn't that happy about it.
Well, you got to change the newspaper at the bottom of the cage.
Craig has said you can just reach in and reef her out. She doesn't mind, but she didn't take too kindly to me sticking my hand in and she trod on it and she's got very sharp toenails.
Yeah, well, that's what birds have.
Well, look, Megan, let's get back to you. We have 10 questions. We have 60 seconds. If you're not sure, say pass because we usually have time to come back, okay?
I understand.
Megan, good luck because here we go. Here's question number 1. What day comes after Saturday?
Sunday.
Question 2. Sugar comes from which plant?
Sugarcane.
Question 3. What kind of animal is a woodpecker?
A bird.
Question 4. Hollywood is found in which US state?
California.
Question 5. True or false? Snow White was the first Disney princess.
Pass.
Question 6. In what region would you find the three sisters?
Pass.
Question 7. Obtuse, acute, and reflex. Types of what?
Angles.
Question 8. A Russian blue is a breed of what?
Pass.
Question 9. Which NRL team does Anthony Albanese support?
Pass.
Question 10. Who was the first woman to fly solo across the Atlantic?
Pass. I'll come back to...
Okay, question 5. True or false? Snow White was the first Disney princess.
False.
Oh,
no, it's true.
Oh, I thought it was Cinderella.
No, Cinder.
Who's Cinder? Cinderella, good old Cinder. What region would you find the three sisters?
It's in Blue Mountain.
Yeah,
of course it is.
I knew that one after I passed.
A Russian blue is a breed of...
Oh.
It's a cat.
I don't like cats. I'm a dog person.
And Anthony Albanese goes for the Rabbitohs, and Amelia Earhart was the first woman to fly across the Atlantic.
Never got that. That was fun. Thanks.
Oh,
It's
Megan,
fun.
thank you. And $100 to be getting on with. Thank you.
Good on you, Megan.
Oh, thank you.
Jonesy and Amanda. Jam Nation.
Do you know the actor and comedian Marlon Wayans? He was in White Chicks.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Why are you pulling a face?
Yeah. And wasn't he like Sergeant Payne or something like that? Or was that Damon Wayans?
Are they related?
I don't know. I think
Anyway,
that might be. I think I'm thinking of Damon Wayans.
Marlon Wayans was, what about pre-game Wayans? Their other brother.
Yeah.
Marlon was being interviewed in the New York Times, and this is a quote from Marlon. I never got married because I never wanted my mother to be jealous of a woman.
Yeah.
And people underneath have gone, cringe much?
Yeah, what's with
Mama's
that?
boy much?
That's Mama's boy.
Of course, you can love your son and want the best for them and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And part of your job is to make them have relationships and hope that they find partners and hope that they go on to have a healthy, happy life. If he's saying, I don't want mum to be jealous, or something weird's happened there in that development, would you agree?
Yeah, I would agree with that. I'm not a mama's boy by any definition. What about you? Are you a mama's mum to your boys?
No, I was happy to be that. I wanted to be a mama's boy, but the boys were never sooky.
No.
They've had their own life. I'm close to my sons, but I wouldn't call them mama's boys.
And I'm not saying that you're negligent or anything.
Oh, here we go.
What?
Where is this going?
I just remember one time we were walking through the city and Jack was only little and he was just sort of tagging along.
Yeah.
And I just made an observation. I said, well, you're not one of those helicopter mums. You're not one that's going,
wow.
don't walk near
When
there.
someone says, gee, look at Jack walking behind you, you're obviously not a helicopter mum.
No, not at all.
That's so judgmental on parenting.
Well, this is the first time I've mentioned it to you. And Jack's coming up 21 this weekend. He was like about, 2.
Oh, come on.
No, he was about 4 or 5. It wasn't like he was going to become a street urchin or anything
I've
like
never
that.
coddled the boys.
You're not a coddler.
No, but having said that, I am a little bit sooky about them.
Yeah.
But I haven't insisted they be sooky about
but you're
me.
Not they're not ringing you at 3 a.m. saying, Mum, can you come and pick me up?
No, neither of them live at home. It would be weird.
Yeah.
No, and I've had to learn to be very gracious about them not living at home.
That's what I'm saying.
So I wouldn't say I'm a mama's boy.
You're not a
no.
mama's
Hang on,
You're
know
not a
what I'm
mama's
saying.
mum boy.
No, but lots of boys are, and lots of modern women are finding that men are, and because of the cost of living and all of that, people are living at home longer.
Yeah.
Boys are living at home longer, which means that sometimes you're not having as independent a life as you might do. Maybe mum's still doing your washing and you're 40. Maybe. And that's another statistic, is men returning home after divorces and broken relationships and mum doing your washing again.
Yeah. I don't know. That's something the Tribal Drum no doubt would beat for. Job in a mama's boy.
Job in a mama's boy.
Hey, Ma, can we get some meatloaf?
Even if you're the mum, even if you're the son.
Yeah.
Are you the partner? What have you observed? Job in a mama's boy.
Jam Nation.
Talking this morning about mama's boys, the actor and so-called comedian Marlon Wayans.
Do we work out that he's related to Damon Wayans? Damon Wayans, who featured in a few movies with Bruce Willis.
Well,
and
Marlon Wayans was famous for White Chick. Ryan, aren't you Googling these things as we talk?
No.
Okay.
If you want me to.
Yes, please. Marlon Wayans,
I
what's
just
he
thought it
been
would have
in?
gone without saying. We're talking about it and you just sort of...
Anyway, he has said, I never got married because I never wanted my mother to be jealous of a woman.
Yeah.
Someone in the comments underneath has said, this is called emotional incest and it's gross. It is gross.
I think emotional incest is bad, but incest...
thank you.
But incest.
He's an American actor and comedian.
Yeah,
That's why I've said that.
We know that.
What do you want to know?
Damon Wayans.
Oh, Damon.
No, Marlon's the one we're talking
Marlon's
about.
the one.
Yeah, he's in White Chicks.
Yeah,
Little Man, Scary Movie.
Yeah, but Damon Wayans, where's he?
I don't know who he is, Brendan.
Damon Wayans.
We're not talking about him.
I'm just seeing if they're related.
He's an American comedian and actor too.
Yeah, but are they related?
I need more time.
Oh, my God.
Look, there's more than one person with the surname Wayans, Mr. Jones. You related to Alan?
The Tribal Drum is beating Job in a mama's...
Yeah, a mama's boy.
Can we get some meatloaf? Tennille has joined us.
Apparently they are related. One of our producers has just...
Oh, well, great. Someone's listening to the show.
Hello, Tennille. How are you?
Good, thanks, guys. How are you going?
Very well. Who's the mama's boy?
Well, I thought it was very fitting that you just played the song called Try, because that is one thing that my male friend does not do. I've grown up with this guy, and as we've gotten older, we don't see each other as often. But the other night I went over for dinner. We're having tacos, and his mum puts plates in front of myself, a couple of friends, but doesn't put a plate in front of him. And so I've looked over at him, and he's giving me this sheepish look, and I'm trying to gesture as in, why aren't you eating?
Yeah.
And then in the end, I just had to say, are you not eating tonight in front of the whole table? And he sheepishly says, and bear in mind, he's nearly 30, he turns around and says, oh, Mum makes the tacos really good and she makes mine.
But he can't even stack his own tacos.
So everyone else is filling their own tacos, and he got his mum, like you do when you've got little kids, to assemble his taco.
Absolutely everything. And when he had his second one that Mum made, he actually said, oh, Mum, there's not as much sour cream on this one. So she comes running over, picks it up, adds some sour cream and comes running back. And he was not ashamed at all.
Is she, what sort of ethnicity are we talking about here?
Mexican?
No, Aussie mum. Aussie mum.
Wow.
Yeah.
I was gonna say,
just obviously loves her son very, very much.
Could have been a bit Maltese there.
Oh, do you think?
Yeah, they're Maltese. They do that. That's just nice. I wish I had a Maltese mum instead of the Anglo one I've got.
Bianca's with us. Hi, Bianca.
Good morning, guys.
Who's the mama's boy?
So, a few years ago, I was dating a fella, and we'd been talking and dating for a few weeks, and it was time to go and meet his parents. His mother was home, his father wasn't, and we walked into the door. Everything was great. We were there for about 15 minutes, and we're standing in the kitchen, and all of a sudden, he's turned to his mum, and he's gone, Mummy, I'm hungry. And she's turned around and started talking back to him like that. And started making him food. And I just could not handle it. I was there for about 10 more minutes. made out that my friend has messaged me and I've got to go. I left and I never saw him again.
Wow. Deal breaker right there.
Baby talk with his mum. Then she started feeding him from her mouth.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh, that's a lucky escape,
You
Bianca.
dodged a bullet there, Bianca.
We're going to take more of your calls.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Podcast.
Today's going to be a great day.
Beautiful day.
It's a glorious day.
That's easy for you to say. Some of us have a hangover.
The actor and so-called comedian, I don't want to say so-called, I just wasn't a giant fan of the movie White Chicks, Marlon Wayans.
Who is related to Damon Wayans.
Related how?
They're
Related.
Okay. No thanks, Jem.
The searing level of research on this show is extraordinary. He said, I never got married because I never wanted my mother to be jealous of a woman. And people are going, ooh, mama's boy, creepy.
Yeah.
So the tribal drum is beating for Dobby and a mama's boy.
Hey, Ma! Can we get some meatloaf?
Lara has joined us.
Hi, Lara.
Hello, how are you?
Very well. Who's the mama's boy?
An ex-Greek boyfriend.
Yep.
And his mum, he moved home after a divorce to live with his mother, and his mother went on holidays to see her daughter in Adelaide, and he rang me up to come over to his place. And I thought something had happened to his dog, so I went over there pretty quickly, and I get there and he's leading me through the house out to the backyard to the laundry to do his washing for him.
Wow.
Because normally his mum would do it.
Yep. He was like 37 or something like that at the time, divorced and moved home, and she did everything for him. So I just looked at him and I just turned around and walked back out and went home.
And that was the end of the relationship?
No. It was pretty close though.
Wow.
Girl's got to have her standards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. What a red
Thanks, Lara.
flag. Thank you, Lara.
Nikki has joined us.
Hello, Nikki. Who's the mama's boy?
My husband. But I have to premise this by saying that it was I'm going to cry. It was my mother-in-law, and she's just died a year ago. But I really loved her very dearly. However, when we first started dating, he was living with his mum at the time, and so we started dating together. And then obviously had the first sleepover. And when I came out in the morning, there was this bowl of fruit salad that was cut up, and I was like, oh, okay, whatever. We lived together in that house together with his mum for maybe a year and a half. Every single morning, without fail, she cut up fruit salad, freshly cut fruit salad with a variety of fruits, and always cut it up and left it on the bench for him every morning for breakfast.
And when you moved out, did you continue the tradition, Nikki?
Well, he got a little bit confused because he had to have breakfast to have medication, and then he didn't know how to have breakfast because he never made breakfast for himself.
Brilliant.
Yeah, God love it.
Oh, wow. Thank you for all your calls.
Thank you. It is 19 to 8. The bird has just come out of the cage.
I don't want to say too much, but you know what's happened? I opened a packet of raspberries, and I know that lorikeets like grapes.
Mm-hmm.
The lorikeet has come out of the cage and is now walked on top of the cage and is standing there. I think things are happening.
What do you
I'm
mean
going,
things
well,
are happening?
now that the lorikeet's out, maybe we change the
Oh, you got to clean that cage. It's rank.
Do I clean that rank cage? And I might give it a... Oh,
No.
it's going to fly, it's going to fly. It's going to fly, it's going to fly, it's going to fly.
Would you stop?
Did it? No, it didn't.
No.
Okay, sorry for the
Don't-
false alarm.
Do not do anything. Don't give it a raspberry. We've got the little lorikeet mix that I got from the pedos shop.
Stop saying it.
That's what it's called. You can't-
Pedos?
It's called pedos.
Petos.
Pedos.
With a T.
Yeah.
You've got to enunciate.
I can't help that's how they market their shop. That's what they're called. Anyway, we've got the lorikeet mix. Let's not muck around.
All right, well, coming up next, we're going to go to the pub test, and then we're going to read out some of the comments. People have written in with lots of information about what to do and what not to do with these birds.
We'll unpack last night's budget. How does it work for you?
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation Podcast.
Let's get on down to the Jonesy and Amanda Answer the Pub test. And today, does last night's budget pass the pub test? I don't need to go anywhere for any source of facts but the Daily Telegraph this morning.
What's it telling you?
Woke are winners. Vegans, climate activists and classical musicians are among the hidden winners in the 2024 budget.
So they're calling classical musicians woke. Tell you what, it's a good budget for me because I get $1 million every time the Daily Telly says woke.
The government will spend $1.5 million, this is for the vegans, over the next 2 years to improve existing arrangements for the accurate and clear labelling of plant-based alternative protein products.
And are you opposed to that?
Osher Ginsburg's just sat up in bed. Oh, hang on a minute.
You opposed to that, Brendan?
I have no...
See, we should never find out where our tax dollars are going because everyone complains. What about this? So people are saying, oh, it's a welfare budget to score more votes, more debt for younger generations to deal with. I think it's thank goodness money's being spent on welfare. The HECS debt, my son, who's doing a post-grad course, his HECS debt will be $100,000 when he graduates.
Wow.
Extraordinary. And so there's mental health services that are being funded here. Someone says, I'm sure all the newbies will be grateful for the maternity leave payments, work a few months between babies and get paid a lot of money. So the government can't win when it tries to help people get back into the workforce, try to help their families. No one's going to say it works well for me.
I like what they do here in the paper, though. They have a little traffic light system of seeing if it's going to work out for you. So you are a single income.
Yes, Harley's retired.
Single with the young kids? No. With teens? No.
I do have a company. I'm a business.
You always mention
Not that it's any of yours.
Because I don't have a company. I've just got a business. But you always mention that. I've got a company.
No, I don't always mention
that.
Well,
you always bring it up as a bit of a flex. It's
no,
always in front of a meeting or something.
No, I don't. Because you'll always say about, payday and stuff. I say, well, the situation's different for me.
No, I've got a company.
Yeah.
Anyway, so you're a single income with teens? No? Anyway, you're going to be worse off.
Okay,
according to the traffic light system.
That's nice.
You're going to be worse off.
Should I become an orchestra member?
How much money do you make a year?
$150 million.
Okay, well, you are, yes, because once you go over 300,000, you're going to pay $4,829. So actually that's for everyone. Everyone that makes over $300,000, if you're double income, that's a bummer. You're going to...
But why don't you look at the tax cuts?
You get $7,000 back. You're a double income over $300,000, you get $7,000 back.
But also, I think the lower income earners of our communities are getting good tax cuts. I think it's good news for them. So don't be Mr. Elitist and say if you're a richie, it's no good for you.
No, I'm doing this for everyone. Jonesy's for everyone.
Over $300,000?
No, okay. If you're $40,000 a year and you're a single person, it's an amber light. You're doing all right. If you're a dink and you're $40,000, you're going to be better off. If you're a sole parent and you're making $40,000, you're going to be an amber light.
What if you're an a-hole parent?
A-hole parent? For some reason, you're going to be better off. Who knows?
Well, let's put it to the pub test.
What if you're a woke vegan parent that's in a classical orchestra?
Last night's budget. Does it pass the pub test?
I've got no idea. So
obviously. Duh.
Love to hear from you. 13 WSFM will have that for you at 8 o'clock. In the meantime, Blaze News, we've been tasked with mining this lorikeet.
She's come out of the cage and she's landed on Digital Jenna's shoulder, who's now stuck in this studio and she can't move.
And we've got some advice about looking after Blaze because there's a lot of pressure on us, but I would like to say this, it's all of Sydney's pressure as well.
Okay, sure.
Jam Nation.
WSFM, hello there, it's Jonesy and Amanda. Well, that escalated quickly. Little Blaze got out of the cage and now it is on your shoulder.
I have Blaze, the 19-year-old lorikeet, sitting on my shoulder. I think Blaze I think she's going to go. She first came out of the cage because I was having some raspberries, and now I'm trying to feed her a raspberry and she's lost interest.
Is it wise to feed the bird a raspberry? Is that okay?
I Googled it. It's okay.
Okay.
But while she's out of the cage, I think I'm going to have to clean it because we haven't cleaned it since yesterday. There's a lot of muck. So I'm going to put the Daily Telegraph's coverage of the budget on the bottom of the cage.
Where it says woke or winners.
That's right. Okay. If
you're just getting out of bed, by the way, if you're a vegan, a climate activist, or you're in a classical musical band, you're a winner in this budget, according to the Telegraph.
All right, so what I'm going to do here, I slide out the bottom of the cage.
You've got to take the whole thing out.
I haven't got any gloves.
Well, just take the whole thing out. That's rank.
It is rank.
And so Blaze is just hanging there. There's a lot of people have written in. Thank you for your thoughts.
You should be embarrassed, Blaze. You did this. Look at all that poo.
This lady, Andrea, says,
your nose in it.
Don't put any tress, etc., in the cage unless he's used to it.
Ryan, why are you heaving? You're not even doing this.
Can cause runny poop. What's tress?
Trees, probably. Is there more? Here's some tissues.
Becca writes, she's a lucky little girl. I think that when she stands on one foot and scrunches the other up,
that's what she was doing.
She's either relaxing or getting ready for a nap, or she's stressed and trying to calm herself. Becca, that is absolutely the worst advice in the world. It doesn't give us anything.
All right, look, I'm putting in...
Don't swear in front of it, writes Kim. My kids taught our lorikeets some lovely words and they would put him on the phone to talk to telemarketers.
Well, what I've done here, I've put Jim Chalmers, the treasurer. His face is looking up the bottom now. His face is on the bottom of the cage.
Righto.
Have we got any hand sanitizer? That's mank.
Not on me. Where is Judy has written hope. Dr. Chris is on speed dial. Probably a good idea to get Brownie in on this.
Well, look, Craig had said the bird doesn't really fly much, but it does like to walk around, so it constantly looks like it's trying to fly.
Yep.
But we might get Craig on the line. What do you think? And see how he's going. He's up visiting his mum in
Broken Hill.
Broken Hill, thank you. I'm trying to concentrate because I feel like I've got a broken shoulder while the bird's nibbling the contents of my jacket.
I didn't think your jacket could get more kookier, but then...
There's a bird on it. At least I've got so many colours on this jacket, I won't notice if it's pooed.
Well,
That's why I wear it.
Anyway.
Can you hear Blaze chirping away?
Yeah, Blaze,
Chirp,
anything you want to say?
Come on, Blaze, talk. No.
Quiet now.
Yeah, radio looks easy, doesn't it, Blaze, until you have to do it.
What do you think about the Woker winners budget?
Oh.
What's it for little Lorikeets?
Jonesy and Amanda. Jam Nation.
I want you to get up right now.
I feel like I'm taking crazy pills.
Go to your windows, open them, and stick your head out and yell, I'm as mad as hell. I'm not going to take this anymore.
Down to the Jonesy and Amanda Arms for the pub test. Last night's budget doesn't pass the pub test. We're in the black again. The Albanese government, this is their second one where they've been in surplus. $9.3 billion in surplus.
But does surplus matter to you when you're trying to pay your energy bills, when you've got HECS debt, when you're trying to put food on the table, all that kind of stuff? How do you feel
if you're
about
getting
last
out of
night's
bed this
budget?
morning and you're a vegan, you're a climate activist, or you play classical music in a symphony orchestra...
Then the Daily Telly has called you woke for
It
starters.
says Woker winners. So, yay, you're getting out of bed.
But if you're that woke, you're going to lie in bed, surely. I don't need to work for the man.
I'm not working for the man. I'm going to stick him a big plate of seeds.
Oh.
Well, it's good for you. Blaze the bird is
Well,
happy.
I'll tell you what.
That's a seed eater.
The bird was trying to climb on my head. I'm getting my hair done today. How do I explain I've got bird poo in my hair?
Yeah. I don't think they'll question it. They'll just say it's another day at the fun factory.
Last night's budget, does it pass the pub test?
Yeah, look, I think there's definitely, as the headlines say, there's winners and losers. I think overall my family's going to be okay with this.
Well, if they stick to their story and do what they need to do, it'll be great.
I think it's an election budget, and I reckon there'll be an election before October. So, it's not a bad budget, but it's an election budget.
It's actually okay, to be honest. A bit more relief in your power would have been nice, or I would have liked to see something for like registration of cars in New South Wales, because it's a killer. But I love the domestic violence that's being budgeted for, like that's so needed.
Well, most people sound relatively happy.
Yeah, everyone's being reasonable at the pub test.
Have you heard about this 24/7 virtual portal they've done as an art installation between Dublin and New York? What could possibly go wrong? We'll talk about it next.
Jam Nation.
So you may have heard about this art portal. What it is a live streaming big circle, an art installation that links in real time Dublin and New York. And people are encouraged to come down and kind of communicate through this portal.
It looks like that portal that was in 7 Days. Remember the show 7 Days? It had Jonathan LaPaglia in it, and it was a time-travelling device, but you only go back 7 days.
Well, this isn't that. This is just a big round circle with vision through which you look and see. If you're in Dublin, you see in New York. If you're in New York, you see Dublin. Here's how it was described on the news.
This is the portal located at 23rd and 5th. The installation is a live stream connection between this part of New York City and a street in Dublin, Ireland. Ben Markowitz came to the portal to see his friend Raina studying abroad.
What was it like to see her through the New York portal?
It was fantastic. While most of it has been about fun and connection, there are some issues documented on social media, like this, for example.
There's been a 0.1% interaction that includes some hateful messages, some nudity, and that ruins it for everyone.
0.1%. Well, let's drill down on what that 0.1% is. They're playing it down saying, no, everything's great. All the footage I saw was of New Yorkers going, isn't this wonderful? And Dubliners holding up potatoes, holding up, this was bad, holding up screens with images of September 11 attacks. I like this one. One woman was escorted away by Irish police where she was seen grinding against the portal. Some guy dropped his dax and bared his bum. So all that's on the Dublin side.
The portal wasn't here, was it? That's something we'd do.
I know. So, when you're going to go live and do all that, beware. This is why we can't have nice things. This is Bodie McBoatface. People think we will be loftier than we are.
Yep,
Set it up and we're not.
Yep.
Jonesy and Amanda. Jam Nation.
Podcast.
I wish you'd warn us when you're going to do that.
Yeah, it frightens me, and it might frighten Blaze.
Blaze seems to be doing all right. I don't know how my words just make it happen would come back to haunt me, but it seems to have done that. But having said that, the bird seems to be okay. We're minding it for a week.
Yeah. Craig got in touch with us and said that he hasn't seen his mum in 3 years because he can't find anyone to look after Blaze the lorikeet. He got Blaze from a friend when Blaze was a newborn abandoned bird on the side of the road. He has reared this bird and they are great, great friends. So 19 years later, he says, look, I need to go and see my mum. Can someone mind the bird? And we said, we will. It's been in the studio for 24 hours now.
Well, you also put him on a plane. You put him on a Rex flight over to Broken Hill.
That's right. Craig has gone to visit his mum in Broken Hill and is here now. Hello, Craig.
Hello, morning, guys.
Good morning. I wonder if Blaze can hear your voice.
Hey, Blaze. Darling.
Oh, she's really warming up this morning, Craig. She's been sitting on our shoulders. She's been making her way around the cage, pooing on the floor. She's getting very comfortable.
Yeah, I knew that had happened.
So how are you going? How was your trip to see your mum? She's thrilled to see you?
Yeah, yes. Look, absolutely beautiful. Yeah, I had the rest of the afternoon with her, and a lot of catching up, and I'm actually just around at my sister's place. Yes, I'm catching up with Paul and my sister, and good. Oh, look. Everything's absolutely, fantastic.
Great.
Yeah.
And what else can we do? What else can we do for Blaze? She's come out of the cage.
She's just gone back in.
She's just gone back in the cage. Wow, look at that.
Because we're wondering how we're going to get her back in. I've changed the newspaper in the bottom of the cage. I've put the treasurer's face there for budget times. So in case Blaze feels like doing a poo, he's ready to go.
I think Blaze Blaze is largely a vegan, and according to the Telegraph, if you're woke are the winners. So seed eaters and classical musicians for some reason.
I've also been called woke this morning by the Daily Telegraph. So Blaze may not want to poo on Jim Chalmers' face.
Does she? What's some of her hobbies? Does she have a bath or anything like that?
What can we do to make things great for her?
Oh, she loves a bath. Right. She hasn't had any sign of that she's looking to have a bath, but she loves a bath.
Okay.
She absolutely loves a bath.
Do we have to get like a traditional bird bath?
Or anything special? Do we put like Radox in it or anything?
Oh, no. Look, she more or less turns it into her own little sort of, I don't know, spa bath. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's quite good and funny in water.
Okay. All right, so just some warm water.
Yeah, some water, with lukewarm.
Lukewarm. Yeah, we don't want to make too hot. Don't make bird stock.
Don't say this to me. Look, you're scary.
Well,
Craig, you can relax.
Relax.
The bird is
enjoy
in
your
safe
time
hands.
in Broken Hill. Pass on our regards to everyone there. We will look after this, okay?
And we'll be back in touch, all right?
And Mum, thanks you for the chocolates. No, honestly, it was absolutely beautiful.
I'm so pleased.
Well, enjoy yourself.
All right. Thanks, Craig. We'll be back in touch.
And rest assured, the Blaze is in safe hands.
Very safe hands.
We should get a bird bath. Hey, Jim, right. Why don't you, on Amazon, get a bird bath or something like that? That'd be good.
I'm not paying for it.
No, but we'll put it on Amanda's credit card.
Oh, thank you.
Just have a look, bird baths, Amazon, and we'll get one in the studio in the corner. That'd be pretty cool. What do you reckon?
If this was Carl and Jackie O show, they'd put humans in there in the nude. We've got a nude bird in ours too.
Hey.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation Podcast.
I love stories of people sticking it to the man.
Who's the man exactly?
The man. The man is the man. The man is the one that says you can't have this, you can't have big handlebars on your motorbike, or you can't have a loud exhaust on your motorbike. That's who the man is.
Right, the RTA pretty much is what you're talking about.
I can't talk too much about it. But anyway.
Seems highly specific, this man.
A California man has stuck it to his local council. He was ordered to erect a gate in front of his trailerable boat. He's just got a nice little fiberglass boat around the side of his house in California there.
And why did they make him put a
The council
fence?
deemed it was an eyesore and said, put up a 6-foot gate in front of your boat so people don't have to see it. So the mate went, the guy said, yeah, fair enough. I built the fence. And then he went and got an artist mate to paint a lifelike mural of the exact same boat on the fence.
Brilliant. So
Isn't it great?
from the street, it looks like you can just see the boat and the trailer.
Exactly.
How brilliant.
This is what he had to say.
Not a rule breaker, but I am like to make a political statement as necessary.
Sounds like a Muppet.
It does sound like a Muppet. Stick it to the man.
Muppet sticking it to the man.
Yeah, so if you want to put big handlebars on your motorbike, Amanda, you could stick it to the man.
Thank you.
Paint some smaller ones on there.
Okay, I'll file that away for the future.
If indeed possible.
Jonesy and Amanda's Jam Nation
Podcast.
Everybody shout! Come on now, sing out! It's time for the ghoulies get together.
$20,000 cash. That's what we will give you if you're our favourite ghoulie of the year, thanks to Here in Forbes Machinery House.
What have we got today?
What gets my ghoulies, Jonesy and Amanda, is people that use a disability parking sticker for their own selfish needs. If you're not disabled, you have no one with you that's disabled, then please don't use that sticker. That's for people that really need it, that need a car spot, and that have disabilities. It's rude, it's selfish and disrespectful. So please stop it. That gets my ghoulies, Jonesy and Amanda.
Let's point out, though, that not all disabilities are visible.
True.
So never make assumptions about people who park in disability
Unless they're
areas.
flaunting it, like that guy, did you read the news a few months ago? A guy parked in a disability spot, got out of his car, put rollerblades on, and then went rollerblade.
Really?
He's not disabled. Actually, he's rollerblading. What else?
That is flaunting the rules.
That's
that one
flaunting.
is.
What gets my ghoulies is when you have a group of people and there's the one person that always asks for the information that has been mentioned earlier within the group chat, the group email, the meeting. So it'll be, what time was that again? What am I supposed to bring? Where are we going? Just scroll back and read your previous messages. The rest of us have had to organise ourselves. Get yourself together.
This is my absolute ghoulie. No, I don't you dare. This is you. I know very well, as is everyone who works here, if we're arranging to go anywhere, if people have worked their rings off to, and you say, where's this thing happening tonight? You think, you've had bits of printed paper telling you for weeks.
I've got all the information I need. You guys sweat the tin taps too much.
You constantly then
what are
will,
we going to be eating?
you
What are we
constantly,
going to wear? What are we
don't be stupid. You will constantly be in touch with us saying, what time we meeting? And go, just read your texts.
Clearly, we have two different points of view on this.
Guess who's right?
Out with the bad, in with the good. If you dipped out, doesn't matter. You can always contact us via the iHeartRadio app. It's 4 to 9.
Wound me up, that ghoulie. It's so true. And
So
usually it's
true.
the women that are across the details, and the guys go, I'll get the girls to tell me what to do.
Here sweat the tin tacks too much.
Like
what
where,
are we all
what,
going to
like
wear?
what time we
colour?
need to be somewhere, and where. What's the address of
the
this
event's
thing?
happening in
says Jonesy?
5,000 years from now, and you're talking about how you're going to get there.
You're making all that up, and people know that. You're embarrassing yourself now.
The only person embarrassing themselves is you.
Oh, what a harsh comeback.
Coming from a woman with a bird on her shoulder.
Well, I've put it back in the cage now because I've got this kind of jacket. You can't tell if it's pooed on it.
I know.
And I'm getting my hair done later. How do I explain feathers and muck in there?
Yeah.
Like last time. Our favourite caller, email, or Facebook friend gets a double pass to see Joanna Lumley.
Yeah.
Me and My Travels is the name of the show. It's going to be here October 22, 23. Get tickets, tegdainty.com.
You also get the Jonesy and Amanda tea towel and fridge magnet to boot.
Actor Marlon Wayans has given everyone a bit of ick. He revealed he never got married because he never wanted his mother to be jealous of a woman. Oof. Tribal drum is beating for Mama's Boy.
Hey, Ma! Can we get some meatloaf?
Here's Bianca from Kashula.
Years ago, I was dating a fella and it was time to go and meet his parents. His mother was home, his father wasn't. We're standing in the kitchen and all of a sudden he's turned to his mum and he's gone, Mummy, I'm hungry. And she's turned around and started talking back to him like that. And started making him food. And I just could not handle it. I was there for about 10 more minutes, made out that my friend has messaged me and I've got to go. I left and I never saw him again.
That's rank.
That's a red flag, isn't it?
That's a
I'm hungry.
That's a giant red flag.
Righto, you two. That's enough.
Ugly Phil's up next with your chance to win tickets to Coldplay. And this is new. What we're doing is we're calling it the cutting room floor. Stuff that we didn't get around to talking about on the show today. We're putting it together into our Cutting Room Floor podcast on the iHeartRadio app.
We'll be back from 6 tonight for Jam Nation as well.
See you then.
Good day to you.
Well, thank God that's over. Goodbye. Goodbye. Wipe the tears, baby, from your eyes.
Catch Jonesy and Amanda's podcast on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Jonesy and Amanda's
Jam Nation podcast. Catch up on what you've missed on the free iHeartRadio app.